This one, welcome back, guys. This one is law given by God. The law given by God. Let's go. God ended up giving us a law because we needed to end up living it by it. But in the book, I could tell you in the Bible, there's a lot of different things. But law, God's the one that gave the law. I'm gonna tell you at the end of the day, if we didn't have a law, we would man, this world would be messed up. It'd be worse than it already is. So if God wasn't there. The law's been given by God because He wants to end up trying to make relationships work. He wants to try to make friendships work. He wants to make sure that everyone on the streets end up doing the same speed as everyone else. Maybe go 500, not 5 over. But you're gonna get to a time in your life where you're gonna end up being regretted. Yeah, you're gonna get to a time in your place where you're gonna be regretted. Every step of the way is gonna be a blessing, but I know every single day is gonna be a little bit of struggle. It's gonna get harder as the days go along. Yeah, as the days go along, it's going to end up circumcised. Circumcised. What can I say? It's like I'm going back to the days that I want to live in my head, but I don't want to live in my head anymore. It's time to end up changing. It's time to give it up. It's time to let it go. It's time for my comeback. Knowing that it's going to end up coming. Knowing that you don't got to end up having to run in your mouth. You can pray to God. You can end up worshiping in church. You know that He's going to end up guiding you in no matter where you're going to go. You're going to end up coming to a complete stop in your mind. Yeah, He's going to stop you and tell you what you need to do. He's going to direct you where you're going to end up going and end up knowing that you may end up running your mouth, but He's going to be okay with the answer that you give Him because at the end of the day, He still forgives. He still forgives for you. All of this sin, all of this baggage that has been up on my shoulders for the last 8 months plus. I can tell you it's been years, but I don't even know how can I end up coming back when all I know is how to run my mouth, never end up stopping, never gonna be able to do anything right. That's what I've been told. I think that's the biggest lie I've heard this in 2023, which was very bad, but you're never gonna run your mouth. All you're gonna do is end up telling yourself you're never gonna come back. I wish that I could go back to the days of when I had one shot. But even if I went and had one more shot, it's not like I can end up going and changing everything and the circumstances would be worse. I'm gonna tell you, God's law is probably the best gift or anything that we could ever end up sacrificing, like we could ever end up admitting that God died for our sins, was buried, and rose again. And if you want to believe that, that's up to you. Like God knows His children, and I was lost, gone. I was basically locked in a prison cell in my mind. So then, living with the world's reactions, with the different worlds of what people want to end up throwing at me, telling me that maybe judging me, maybe do, but God doesn't want to. He wants to love you where you're at. So God's uh, law is given by God. Let's go.